everybody, and welcome to Learn Zeal. I am Hina, and you probably remember my voice from the last Learn Zeal class on data structures. So, if you remember what we learned last time was just the basic or an idea about data structures. So today's class, I will just remind, let's take at least 1 minute or two to find out what we have learned last time. It's about what data structure is really about, right? So a data structure is a storage that is used to store and organize the data. As simple as that. And it is a way of how we are arranging the data on a computer so it can be accessed and updated efficiently. So just remember these two words, accessed and efficiently. Why I'm emphasizing on it? Because the whole learning of different ways or different types of data structure will help us to understand why and how this efficiently is being used, or how we can efficiently access the data which has been stored somewhere in your cloud, in your desktop, in your hard disk, or anywhere. Just anywhere. Okay, so let's move ahead, and I would like to erase this part first. Okay, so when you already learned like what the data structure is, we should also know how we can classify our data, right? How these data structures has been classified. So it's been actually majorly classified in two types. And if you want to know, so first is linear type of data structures, and another one is non-linear data structure. There is also, this is like major distribution. Whichever book you will turn, whichever sites you will go, you will find this two type. But there is also another third type, which is very important in current modern world, which is associative data structures. Okay. So what do you think about what will be the linear? As the name suggests, linear means in a sequential order. In a way, you can access data in a very sequential, like one after the others. Okay. On the other hand, non-linear would be, and non-linear, you can access it randomly. It doesn't have to be very like if you want to access the data stored at the first place, you can also access the data which is stored in like 1,000th place, or you can access from the 1,000th place, you can access anything which is in like in the 99th position. Doesn't matter like which position is stored, it can be accessed, it can be deleted, it can be updated. So that is like non-linear data structure. And then we have associative data structure, which really forms associations in the sense how this data is related to, for example, any index, how it is related to each other, right? Now, inside the linear data structure, we again divide it into, I would use another color. We again divide it into two types, which is static data structure. Another one is dynamic data structure. Now you will be having a question like, what does that mean? So static means the access of the data that you are storing inside, or maybe updating of the data you want to do in this kind of data structure, had to be very like, once you create it, you cannot undo it. In simple terms, once you create it, you cannot undo it. So what kind of this would be? Example, arrays, if you guessed it, right? Oh my God, it's very colorful, right? So arrays could be the one. But when you learn more further, you will also realize that the array data structure is not also like you can randomize it. Uh, you can make it dynamic. It can become dynamic, but that also based on different programming languages. On theory or on a basic terms, array whichever is created are very static in nature. Then we have dynamic data structures. For this, we have examples as um, any guess? You can write down in the comment right now. Yeah. You must have heard about a stack. Then we have queue, and we also have linked list. Queue is literally like the queue. So we have stack, queue, and linked list. We will see their implementations, we'll see how it is being used, and their more definition in the later sessions. Now, when you have completed the linear data structures, if you have any doubt, please write down in the comment section or you can email me. I have told you my email address, that is learnzeal@gmail.com. So now, what is the nonlinear data structure? So nonlinear data structures are again divided into two parts, which are tree and graph. Okay? The tree is literally like the tree. Like, yeah, you can have binary tree, you can have you can have ternary trees. So the trees are having a very different access, how you store the data inside it. And similarly, the graph, which has the nodes and the edges, and you can connect each node to each other. There is a way you are accessing those data. So it's also like, there is a whole thing about the graph theory. And these two are highly used in our daily day-to-day life. Like, I think all the data structures, I can give you a literal examples which has been used in everyday life. So you cannot just say like, it's just a theory. Nah, and it is existing in reality. And then for associative map, we have hash maps. Okay, so we will also learn about the hash maps in the later classes. But basic, I will cover in coming classes about how all these are being used. Okay, so till now, this is how it has been classified. Now, on the next video, to move more further, I'll first cover another topic which is called as pointers. Do you guys know about what pointers is? I'm sure. Pointers? Do you have any idea what it is? In a way, the name, how literally it is being said, we can translate it, something which is trying to point to something. So pointers are a way you can access your data just by address, reference points, like that. But what it is, how it is, we will learn in the next video. So by then, stay tuned and see you in the next class.